Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. So we're down to just nets of stuff, well, besides the task, which there's so many tasks. Might reach level 60 by the time it's in game. I mean, we reached level 64 on our other playthrough. But the problem about our other playthrough is also the fact that we wore that armor that gave us all the XP boost for quite a while before making actual armor. But anyway, time to go to the Nexus. There's just several things to do in the Nexus, and yes, there's tasks still, like naming the dead. Problem is, I don't know where the bodies are. I could look it up at some point, but I don't really care about the task. That's the problem. Like, 100%ing things is just sort of in this. Because it doesn't feel as rewarding as it should. Like, I've practically 100%ed, you know, Mass Effect 1 through 3, but that was more rewarding. This, it's like, well, there's just planets that are empty-ish. So it's like, well, I'll go all the way across it, and maybe I'll find a camp that has the thing I need, or maybe I won't. It's very meh. Finally time to go back to the Nexus. And more seizure-inducing fast travel. Because that's still not a good idea. Yeah, I don't even think Bioware even purple warning. Like, practically a lot of games nowadays do that because they sort of have to. Like, I know Ubisoft puts up enough warnings at the start to be like, hey, this game might kill you. We're sorry for that. Also, this game was made by people of numerous faiths, backgrounds, genders, all that stuff. So it's okay, everything's fine. We do what we can, it's accepting of everything. Bioware doesn't even do that. And yet they're supposed to be, you know, yeah, I can't even consider this game to be that social justice-ing, like some people consider it to be. Because, well, you have the cat, for example, and everyone hates the cat. So there's your racism right there. I think it's because they want to be all, you know, pro-feminism and all that stuff in this, but it's complicated. Anyway, let's just go to the Nexus. Huh. So yeah, if you think about it, so we have our arc. We have the Solarian arc. We have the... I can't tell which arc's which. We have the Asari arc. But then we don't have the Turian arc because the Turian arc was too badly damaged to actually get here, apparently. Then parts of the Nexus aren't even fully constructed yet. It looks like in places. But anyway, let's go see what people think. And there's Overcrest there too. Yay, Overcrest. But you know, Ten's gonna be all happy, like, oh, you brought the Solarians back. Or not.
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. Got a sec?
What's up?
Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember, Kerry's down in the militia cells.
You said that.
What? I was just being honest.
What's up?
There's a
What's
difference
up?
between being honest.
Nothing. Just thought I'd look up my girl.
Ah,
Your girl?
well, you are.
Are you saying you aren't? This is very upsetting.
Got that cute
No,
voice.
Ryder. Anyway, I'm just taking a breather out here. Ready to go when you are.
Oh, that cute voice is gonna drive me insane. Oh, it's a bunch of Solarians. So many Solarians. And a guard. And Solarians. And a guard. Okay, so where am I going? 2 question marks down now. Huh. Or are they up here? Oh, those are just the stairs. The stairs have decided to enter in. Sally, is there anything new going on at the Vortex? Not really. Hi, Dutch.
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Hello?
Nope, nothing really going on here. What the hell else did I have to do here? That's on hold. I thought there was other stuff I had to do here. So this Carrie's thing. Data cores. I don't even know where I'm going to get the last 2 data cores from. Like, I don't have any idea. I thought there was something else I had to do at the Nexus. Huh. Oh well.
Hello
Can
there.
I help you with anything?
I feel like I'm still missing ships too for the collection. Wait. You saw it too, didn't you? There we go. Anyway, I need to look this up real quick. Andromeda model ships. Yes, look up the model ships because I don't know if I have them all yet. I think I got that one. Think I got that. Yes, if. Oh. Don't have those. Yes, if. Oh, that's when I, have I bought that? Maybe? Question mark? Huh. That one's after that. Okay. So... Okay. That... Huh. A Trail of Hope 2. When is that? Oh. Oh, maybe that... I think I've already done that. It's just I don't know if I have the things yet. Maybe I should go investigate Aya for ships after we're done here. Because apparently I could be missing quite a few. Anyway, close. The other ones are later. So yeah. Operations. Still don't have the trigger to go visit their last memory thing.
H&S has learned Nexus leaders quietly armed a group of outlaws calling themselves the Three Sabers. The group was contracted to fight for the initiative, but went rogue and turned their weapons on supply vessels.
You guys still talking about that?
They're just trying to boost our morale.
Don't understand you two. I feel like there should be a quest though.
Is H&S.
Anyway, what the fuck's going on here?
Oh, hey, Ryder. Hakeem
Hi.
said they arrested you over the documentary. Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard. They didn't hurt you, did they? Nothing's hurt except my dignity. You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right. You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them. Imprisoning a vidmaker for her work seems historic. Too bad no one recorded it. They took my camera, but I was scribbling a few notes. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
Don't you just wait for a next interview? Yeah, okay, I guess she's just gonna remain in now. Like, is there any security purpose for being arrested? Apparently not. Feel like I need to go yell at someone.
Solarian colonists are incoming.
Sid. Hi. Still can't talk to Sid.
Weekly injury report. Multiple casualties under heavy engagement.
Hey, Kandros.
Well, those families are out of stasis. I know because we're cutting rations for Apex.
My decision's made, Kandros.
And now everyone thinks protesting is how we get stuff done.
Oh, imagine.
Excuse me.
Seriously? We haven't worried. That was way
injury
back in the
report.
game.
I got your report. Both our Pathfinder and the Natanis. What a mess.
Could have been much worse.
True. We've got survivors to find and a new Pathfinder out in the field. I'll take it. I owe you for this, Ryder. They'd still be lost without you.
So.
There's an Asari documentarian in your cells, Carrie Tavessa.
Yes, word came down that her series was frightening people. We can't afford more unrest.
But
I'm sorry, Ryder, but it was this or exile. At least this way she's safe. Now, anything else?
bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
I mean, yeah. Oh no, people scared. Whatever shall we do? Not be scared? I don't know how to respond to that. Anyway, shit, I guess that's also on hold. Boop. Guess all we really have to do is the main story. Anyway, you're here, Madison.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Has there been any immediate reaction to exposing Spender?
Of course. The damage he did. That'll scar us for a long time. There's also the crow I've had to eat. Can't say it wasn't deserved.
You had to eat a crow.
We're all better off without him.
Brecker might disagree. His job now includes everything Spender did.
Thanks ever so much.
Have you caught up with Dr. Kennedy, now she's back on the Nexus?
She's as difficult as she always was, which is how it should be. Andromeda isn't supposed to change everything.
You two seem very different.
I met Jean at a university bar. She was talking libertarian and drinking vodka slimes. I instantly hated her. An hour later, we were back-to-back fighting half a lacrosse team. And somehow, she hadn't started it. I bet there's someone like that on your ship. They drive you crazy, but for some reason,
Oh shit,
you just
yeah.
click.
Oh. Yeah, some people just... Yeah.
Then you understand. Life is so safe without those kinds of people. Some might say better, but they're not in the initiative.
Well, there you go.
Director Addison.
Oh, so we didn't even mention
Goodbye,
anything about
Pathfinder.
the child.
Yes, Pathfinder?
That was not W, by the way.
Director Addison.
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
And I guess we should probably go talk to...
I'm worried about this
Yo,
place if they
bring
can't
that up,
find you.
Jack, every single time.
It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you.
Duh.
Finally, I'm glad to hear that's resolved.
I'll send a representative.
Hey there, Ryder. Let's keep it quiet. With all the areas of the station online now, Cash is pretty busy.
Sounds like you
You have a cross.
I don't know. The creaking of your old bones is pretty loud. I'd be distracted.
That's why I'm not moving much, Brett. Look at her working. Isn't my granddaughter something? Without her, this station would have fallen apart before you ever got here.
Keep bringing that up.
I hear Spender's been exiled. Well done. And good riddance.
Glad I could help.
I'm sorry, why is it...
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Well, that was awkward. Anyway, now, wait. Maybe I should talk to the information wall. Information wall, how goes things?
Hello, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new
Isn't that
colonies
great?
together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic.
Oh, that's great.
You are Employee Ryder, Salary Code 19B,
Ooh.
Active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Ooh.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
That's great.
For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please... For station for militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyrion K. Additional work crews on Vane Cord, aft section. Food storage is expanded to Deck 25 to meet increased demand. Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. The planet Elidin has been officially classified as viable for habitation.
Ooh.
The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate after discovering an unusually, even at a distance, 7 worlds nicknamed habitats have the life...
Well, there you go.
Advises stasis revival protocols are proceeding.
Hello again.
They're waiting for you. Careful.
Ryder made a sentimental choice saving those Krogan. She looked at them and thought of you.
Ryder's her own person. Just admit you don't like Krogan.
The Pathfinder.
Ryder, we were just discussing your encounter with the Archon.
I did what I had to do, you know.
There was no time to save both. I had to make a decision.
Such is the burden of leadership.
Indeed.
Nevertheless, it is good to see Arc Parchero reunited with the Nexus.
Yet I have to question what we've gained, provoking the Archon like this.
He had a map showing the location of Meridian.
So, by the way...
Now we have it, and a short window to get there. It's the control center for the terraforming network. If we get that working, all our problems are solved.
Based on what data? This is all alien science.
The vault on Aya suggests that Meridian is the key.
While I appreciate what you've done for our strike teams, we're not equipped for a war with the Ket. They'll be defending Meridian with everything they've got.
Well, the fight's coming anyway.
If we do nothing, I guarantee there's a fight coming. The Archon's already studying how to exalt us. It's not pretty.
Still, it's better to focus on the outposts. If the Ket attack, at least our people won't be in one place.
Then there's this Sam of yours. We took a chance letting AI get involved. Frankly, I'm uncomfortable with just how involved it's become. I like you, Ryder. I really do. But I can't support your plan.
Then I will.
No, up.
And so will I.
Pathfinders. My Pathfinder
I agree.
buddies.
Ryder deserves a chance to try.
I applaud the gesture, but you answer to me. I hope you understand.
Feeling threatened, Tan.
What's the matter, Tan? Don't want anyone else overshadowing you?
It's not called the Pathfinder Initiative. The chain of command has to be respected. That is all.
Yeah, we don't support your plan.
Why am I surprised? I don't exactly have a plan B.
There may be a way.
Pathfinder, apologies. There was an urgent message for you. They said your brother is awake.
What?
Go. We'll talk later. In the tech lab.
Oh god, we gotta go. We have to instantly go.
Scott.
There you are.
Hug.
Touchy-feely time. Don't you think you slept in long enough?
I thought it was Saturday, then Sunday. Then I figured someone turned the alarm off.
Well, I sure missed having you around. We've hit a few rough patches along the way.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when Dad died.
No one could have saved him, Scott. I wasn't even sure I should tell you.
I'm glad you did. That would have been a hell of a thing to wake up to.
You don't
I'll
really
miss
match
him.
my complexion.
But right about now, he'd be telling us to stop moaning and get on with it.
There's no shortage of things to do.
Yeah, I hear you're the great and honorable Madam Pathfinder.
Something like
Please,
that.
it's nothing like that.
As soon as I get my gear, well,
Careful.
No way are you fit for duty, sir. You need a chance to mend.
yeah, says who?
Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder, that's who. Time to rest up. That's an order, Specialist Ryder.
Pulling rank already. Better hope I never tell anyone about that year you only ate paste. Was it first grade or second?
We ate glue, everyone.
You can keep talking if
That's
you'd like.
right, everything.
Just no arm wrestling.
We ate glue.
Ryder, this is Pathfinder Rick. We have some ideas about Meridian. Come by the tech lab as soon as possible.
Will do.
Wait, we can now speak with Sam.
Hey,
You feeling out of the loop, I imagine?
a little. Though I've heard bits and pieces of things from Harry and the medtechs. Sounds pretty serious.
Just the fate of the universe.
Just the fate of the entire initiative. Every man, woman, child, and everything in between facing certain extinction. The usual.
Oh, well, I'm sure the Pathfinder manual covers that.
Yeah, we'll have it wrapped by lunch. There's a race of aliens called the Ket. They're led by a scary nutjob named Archon who wants to turn all of us into them.
Pretty much.
We both want Meridian, which is the heart of an alien terraforming network we're trying to activate. We do that, maybe we live.
Look at my big sister being all proactive. Meanwhile, I'm mastering the art of peeing in a plastic jar.
Huzzah.
You should also know, Dad was keeping some secrets from us.
Like what?
Turns out Sam is even smarter than anyone knew. And Dad juiced his connection to Sam. It's a lot more powerful than other Pathfinders. So is mine.
I guess rank has its privileges. What was Dad up to?
Dad encrypted some of his memories in Sam. I've started unlocking them.
What were they?
You and I were there, so was Mom.
You actually saw her?
It was at the hospital the day she died. And that reunion dinner she wanted us at so badly.
Right. Dad was his usual talkative self.
But there was something else. I saw Dad talk with a benefactor in the Milky Way, some initiative bigwig I'd never heard of.
That's news to me.
Yeah, I'm still hoping I can figure out what it all means. thought maybe we could talk about Mom and Dad.
Sure. What about them?
What do you remember about how they met?
Well, she was in the Alliance researching early biotic implants. That's about the time she met Dad. He was on Earth for N7 training, I think. He says he swooped in and swept her off her feet. Had a whole bad boy in uniform vibe that was irresistible.
Dad?
I guess it worked. They got married. Then the First Contact War started, and he was sent off to fight. After that, we were born, and Dad was posted to the Citadel as an attaché.
What do you remember about Mom's biotic research?
Mostly, there's the thing that finally killed her. Biotics weren't unknown back then. So were the dangers. All sorts of rare diseases hit people working around EZO. Mom was trying to design implants to help people harness their abilities. She was a pioneer, and she actually gave it to him.
What do you remember about growing up on the Citadel?
Big space station chock full of all sorts of aliens. Scary at first, but pretty soon I was playing laser tag with Turian and Solarian
laser
kids.
tag.
Looking back on it, maybe that's why I'm here. The Citadel showed me life has no limit on possibilities. It made me ask, what else is out there?
Thought you might want to know how Dad died.
But
I was going to ask you.
Habitat 7. There was this alien terraforming machine that had us stranded. Dad figured it out and shut it down. That saved us our ass. Then, all hell broke loose. My helmet got smashed. I couldn't breathe. I was
I don't
suffocating.
know why we didn't arm each other.
Then
now,
Dad gave me his helmet.
He sacrificed himself?
Only one of us could make it, and he didn't hesitate. He was a hero.
All those stories about him being an N7, kicking ass in the military. I always thought they were exaggerating.
You should have seen him in action. Taking out Ket
did
left and
switch
right.
between things
It was
a lot.
amazing.
Huh. Dad, the badass one-man army. Pretty good way to remember him.
You still think about Mom?
Yeah. Especially now. I wonder what she'd say if she could see us.
Dad talked about her before we went on our first mission.
Really? After she died, Dad seemed to shut down. He hadn't talked about her in years.
He loved her. I think he was just lost.
We all were.
Other questions.
Feeling homesick at all?
Still trying to get my sea legs, but I think about what might have been if everything hadn't gotten screwed up.
What do you think would be different?
Well, while you were looking for Prothean artifacts, I was standing watch over a Mass Effect relay. Hell of a thing to stare at every day. I'd dream about what was on the other side, the adventures I would have, the things I would accomplish. But when everything got screwed up, well, I guess I'll never know.
Screwed up how?
Start with Mom dying. I never cried so hard. And Dad? He was never the same after that. He put so much into Sam to save her, but, well, AI's as illegal as it gets in the Milky Way. After the Alliance kicked him out for it, everything changed. Suddenly, being Alec Ryder's kid was a black mark. You and I were never going to live that down.
Well, I'll let you take it easy then.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how slammed I am. Gotta nap, then doze a bit, then try to catch up on sleep.
Indeed.
It'll get better.
Not before you find that Meridian. I want in.
I'll take pictures.
Harry, why is this table?
This is not good.
Why is this thing in my way?
I'm glad to see you and your brother back together finally.
I appreciate you looking out for Scott.
Your family's been through enough. It was time you had some good news. Though we need to keep him around for observation. Give him time to recover.
That's all, Harry.
I'll be...
No. Oh, I did request. Nope, can't even talk to him about.
A few more minutes, and we'll take you over to the Nexus.
Since I'm 65 years old. That's a thing. Well, we need to go to the habitation deck, don't we? Check on that one memory.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a Ket assault. The Lucinia was mostly evacuated by the time Initiative forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. Convicted murderer after the Asari Pathfinder after investigation by the human Pathfinder attempting to
Oh god, too much dialogue.
This decision by replacement Pathfinder Sarissa Theris to prioritize after high-profile exile has broken our returning to the Asari leadership. The Krogan, however, Theris remains Pathfinder after officials accepted their
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
A moment. There is an added layer of security.
Oh, is there?
What was it Gian Garson said? The code word is Fulcrum?
That worked. This is the last memory your father encrypted, from the final planning stages of Hyperion's departure.
Castus, thanks for calling. Not a lot of people still admit to knowing me.
I owe you. Those were good days on the Citadel, Alec.
Vicarian.
I checked with my son Garrus. He works there now, CSEC.
And?
He says the Council thinks Commander Shepard's story is bogus.
Uh-huh. But?
Privately, I've heard they're starting to wonder.
Right.
This threat, they're called Reapers?
Indeed, that.
Shepard's word for them. Something about a cycle, an extinction event that happens every 50,000 years, galaxy-wide. And supposedly the alarm clock's about to go off again.
Unbelievable.
I know. But according to Garrus, Shepard's as level-headed as they come. Takes after you. And then 7. So, if the commander says these Reapers are coming, I don't want to be around to see them.
Thanks, Castus.
Take care.
Well, that was our connection.
Yes?
I checked around. There might be something to this.
If there is a war, the scramble for resources will be on a scale we've never seen before. The chaos will be monumental.
We should accelerate our timetable.
They will keep the reason quiet. No need to alarm anyone. But the arcs must be underway before any fighting starts. We can't get caught in the crossfire.
That makes sense,
Agreed.
you know. Yeah, I'll be putting.
Is there something else?
Years ago, you mentioned salvation for a lot of people. You knew this was coming.
I knew something was coming. In theory. Shepard made it real.
And now that you're right,
We'll need a new home. We're going to be all that's left of civilization.
Sam,
Yes, Pathfinder?
track down my kids. Tell them their old man needs to talk. It's urgent.
I mean...
And how is Ellen?
She remains in stasis. As you hoped, it has suspended the progress of her disease.
Make sure her pod is on the Hyperion. Don't use her real name.
Oh.
I'll tell the kids when the time is right.
Well, that's a...
Sam, transfer Pathfinder access. Encrypt memories. There's still hope for your mother.
Mom is here? Alive?
Alec blocked all knowledge of this memory. I now recall his directive to put Ellen into stasis. He hoped it would halt further progress of her disease until a cure could be found.
Yeah, he should have told us.
This should never have been kept secret.
Your father didn't want to raise false hopes. This is the reason you were made Pathfinder, to see the process through.
Where's Mom now?
Here on the Hyperion. Ellen is in a stasis pod under a false name. Elizabeth Riley.
So... Reapers.
Now we know what Gian Garson meant. That something big spooked the Benefactor. It was these Reapers.
I mean...
What do you know about them?
A Spectre operative in the Milky Way, Commander Shepard, launched an investigation in 2183 into the existence of an ancient race known as Reapers. According to Shepard's information, the Reapers invade the Milky Way every 50,000 years to destroy any advanced organic life. Allegedly, this cycle has been occurring for millions of years. Shepard claimed the Reapers' return was imminent.
So...
That was over 600 years ago. Was Shepard right? Did the Reapers come back?
Additional logs in your father's quarters have unlocked. Their implications are troubling.
Huh.
Your father believed it prudent that you have this information should anything happen to him.
But why was Gian Garson murdered?
Recall Garson's words about the benefactor. Now they're moving 100,000 of us to Andromeda. I hope it's all for good, but I have my doubts.
What does that mean? Who was or is the benefactor?
Unknown.
Unknown.
So this was Dad's plan.
Alec could not live with the thought of Ellen recovering, only to discover you had died. He sacrificed himself to ensure you and Scott could one day be reunited with your mother. He was also concerned that what he knew about the Reapers and the benefactor remained secret. He entrusted you with this knowledge. Additional logs with pertinent information are now unlocked in Alec's quarters.
Okay then.
Got it. I need to go find Mom.
But first, the Reapers.
Your father's personal logs.
We've just arrived in Andromeda. Before the rest of the Hyperion wakes up, I've checked our comms for any signals from the Milky Way. Looks like sometime in 2186. Everything went to hell. We got out just ahead of it. Commander Shepard was right. And so was our mysterious benefactor.
But things turned out good, right?
This is Paladin Command to all Turian units within range. Under catastrophic Reaper attack. Primarch Fedorian is dead. Ground units are searching for the next in succession. We'll advise when. Everybody get down!
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alliance personnel, please stand by for an emergency flash traffic message.
This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Stephen Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. I say again, Reaper attack is underway. Instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. May God save.
Well, there you go.
Hello, Alec. This is Liara Tassoni, and the year is 2186. I don't know if you'll even receive this message, but we corresponded years ago. I remember you spoke about a plan to settle Andromeda. I don't know if your arcs made it out of the Milky Way, but the worst has happened here. I'm with Commander Shepard and a brave crew. We're trying to build a weapon to turn the tide, but I fear that the civilization you remember, the people of the Milky Way as you knew them, could be gone forever. You may be all that's left. Please, don't forget us. Keep us alive in your hearts. And tell your children of the wonders that once were. On behalf of the crew of the Normandy SR2, this is Dr. Liara Tassoni, signing off.
So basically our connections to Mass Effect 3.
Alec, this is Gian Garson. For the record, year 2185. It's about Fulcrum. I'm on the Nexus and we're going into stasis for the voyage. Looks like you're already asleep. I'm very uncomfortable with our benefactor, and the fact that we still don't know who they are, and all these lives in our hands. I should have done something sooner. This is all very troubling, Alec. Let's talk as soon as you reach Andromeda.
Jen, I got your message about Fulcrum. It's now 2819. We reached Andromeda but have no sign of the Nexus. I have the same concerns as you. In all likelihood, the Milky Way... well, something terrible happened there. At least the benefactor spared us from that. But why keep hiding? Something's off. But we've got bigger problems at the moment. Habitat 7 may be a bust. Finding a home is all that matters now.
I have an idea. What if the benefactor's technically Cerberus? And Cerberus wanted, let's... I'm not sure why they would take, Turians and Asari and all the other races, because, Cerberus without human only, their human forward goals and all that. Because, you know, if it was just human-only interests, sure, why not? It would make sense for Cerberus to have people escape, you know, the galaxy. So that way, human interest can continue outside the galaxy.
I'm securing these Milky Way reports. This is the only copy, and I don't want it getting out. Whatever happened was 600 years ago. Someday we might break the news to everyone if the time's right. I guess we always knew there was no going back.
That's a bit, yeah, that's a bit, I mean, 600 years. Everything we knew is long since past. So, the galaxy's probably still mass populated by Krogan now, because of the genophage. Just saying that the whole galaxy's probably mostly Krogan now. If anything else is still around, then the Krogan haven't taken over everything. Anyway. Juno. Hey, go back to cryostasis. 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 Yeah, so I don't even think we are going to talk with any of our crew about these Reapers. I think it's just something we knew as basically a connection to Mass Effect, to the original Mass Effect series. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think we're even going to bring it up.
There you are. What's all this about?
Oh, you up and walk. What's up? So, here's the thing.
Okay, this is the pod you told me about. Who's Elizabeth Riley?
If you could have one person back in your life, who would it be?
Well, Mom, of course. I mean... Hold on a second. Elizabeth Riley. Her initials. ER. Are you telling me...
I saw Dad's last memory. ER is Ellen Ryder. He put her here. Scott, it's Mom.
I don't... How... Wow, how is this possible?
Apparently, putting her into stasis also put her disease on hold.
Its progress has been halted. Alec put her in stasis after she fell unconscious in the hospital.
This is incredible. So Dad being a pain in the ass finally paid off. I want to shake his hand. And then punch him. Why didn't he tell us?
I said the same thing, but does it really matter? She's still with us.
Sort of.
Well, let's get her out of there.
That's inadvisable. Although Ellen is alive, reviving her would trigger the disease, which would prove fatal.
Can we kill her, though?
Can't we cure her, Sam? It's been 600 years.
That was your father's plan.
What do you mean?
Alec hoped that in Andromeda, we would discover new scientific insights that could provide answers. Our journeys in Helios have indeed provided valuable genetic knowledge, information that could lead to a cure. But patience is required. For the moment, enjoy the fact that she is still alive, and that your accomplishments will one day save her life.
But when?
But she's right here. How long do we have to wait?
As long as it takes to perfect a cure. If her life, or your father's, means anything, we owe them that much.
Well, we could be dead
Sam's right. It'll take as long as it takes. No rushing it.
My original purpose was to ensure the survival of Ellen Ryder. It is a mission I hope the three of us will one day fulfill
We're not dead before
together.
Cause yeah, that's some aliens. Yeah, that's some alien shit, right? Fuck you, game. You just noticed the name, didn't you? I just noticed the fucking name. Yep. That is oh, what's her name though? Erin Ripley. Close enough to that name, isn't it? So here's the thing. Her daughter, who's in isolation, Amanda Ripley, apparently had a full life, lived, died, and yeah, she didn't get discovered and rescued until after all that happened. I remember how... Spoilers for the Aryan series, by the way. But yeah, that was the thing that happened. So yeah, that's the thing. I should probably talk. I mean, I should probably talk.
Hang in there, Mom. We missed you. We'll get you out of there someday.
Someday. God, we're gonna be like 70. But anyway, that's the thing. Nope. What's up?
How's it going?
Eh, not bad. Got stuff to do. Stuff to do. I guess we're just back to that now. Well, that was the thing. So now we know about Reapers, Galaxy started falling apart, chaos, mass hysteria, and then that gets dropped on us.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is Agent S.
Are we going up or up? We're going up.
I talk to my family every day.
Oh, we're going to the tech lab. Hi, tech lab.
Ryder, good to see you.
Pathfinder.
We've been working with Dr. Aradana and her team on the problem of getting to Meridian.
We think we have the answer.
I'm listening.
It's plans for new technology we've designated Ghost Storm.
Ghost Storm.
As you approach Meridian, our own ships can broadcast fake returns for the Tempest.
The Ket won't know which one is real. It will confuse their sensors and draw their ships off.
It could buy you some time.
Sounds like this has never been tested. What if it doesn't work?
You're clever. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
This means going against the initiative. We're on our own. You didn't hear that.
Hear what? We've been collating gamma charts all day.
Indeed. Like how all of them have their initiative over.
Risk comes with the job.
Just have this.
Part of being a Pathfinder.
Nah, so we haven't been paid.
Sure, if they'd pay us once in a while.
Not after this.
You'll need to research the Ghost Storm technology first. Then we'll meet you at Meridian.
I have to actually research it.
Good luck.
What?
Largely because Ket technology appears mimetic, taking designs from different sources to improve their own. It is a familiar pattern. Observe, conquer, incorporate.
How many have they incorporated?
Do I have to develop this? I don't see it, hell. I don't even know what I've been to research,
How much of
so.
Andromeda's life has been suffocated or lost?
I cannot speculate, Professor. We should anticipate the Ket learning from and incorporating initiative technology as well.
Integrate with the Tempest to help out for Pathfinders.
It could be worse.
Because we gotta go to Meridian.
A worker was lost to space.
Yes, I want to go back to the Tempest. I forget if going to Meridian's the last part or if it's the part before that. Might very well be our, what is it? Or Iriums. Islands. Basically means it's our last destination we can really go to, and then we're forced into the endgame. Which means we
Ryder,
better hope we have
could
everything
we talk
done.
a moment?
Nope. Hello, Ryder. Please come and talk to me when you have a chance. We've just received some file. I think it's connected to the Solarian arc. Fuck. Invitation, Pathfinders only. Ryder, how are you? Busy, I expect like the rest of us. But some small features are only Pathfinders back at the Nexus. Be sure to decide that. When are you nuts on that? Fucking hell. I just left the Nexus, you ass. Callow.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering, when you found the Solarian Ark, was anything strange? Out of place?
Maybe.
You mean besides the Exalted Krogan, the relics, and getting jabbed in the neck? Why are you asking?
Because a few hours ago, we received this.
Hello, Ryder. I don't think the Solarian Ark was captured by chance. If you want to know more, meet me at these coordinates.
That's all. Do you think it's some sort of hoax?
Now that I think about it, a Ket Armada just stumbling across the Solarian Ark seems a little convenient.
Coincidences do happen, though when you put it like that. I'll put the coordinates for this meeting in the nav computer. I suppose there's no harm in making sure.
I don't think we're gonna go to, you know, fucking Hopal. I don't think we're gonna go to Meridian in this video. Because apparently we're still dealing with everything else. I'll go back to the Nexus. Because apparently we need to go have a talk with our Pathfinders, even though we just talked with our Pathfinders. But no, we're going to do that while we're there, because we didn't have the access to my email telling me to do that. Fun. I know, right? Sanity is just... My brain hurts after that. So that means we need to go to operations and back to the Pathfinder area, because it's for Pathfinders, even though Tan's fell.
Every step we've taken in a...
Yeah,
You're
military
listening to
outpost.
HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
I'm not stressed at all, it's just, you know... the back and forth at times is just tiring.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Because we're Pathfinders, hi Pathfinders.
Ah, Ryder. Grab a seat.
So yes,
We don't
after that,
have
the Ket
jails.
tightened security. I've only just got back.
The idea of Solarians figuring out exaltation must keep them up at night.
A comforting thought.
So, exaltation.
So you're finding out the Ket's dirty exaltation secrets?
And, if we're lucky, a way to stop it.
Good.
I meant to thank you for the star maps.
You're welcome. Between us, charting the Scourge and Ryder's vault data, the Ket will run out of bolt holes.
I'll send you our latest.
I'll take a copy as well. Anything to expand the search grid.
Still hunting down the stasis pods.
And finding them. Having a partner AI makes one hell of a difference. I guess I need to train a successor. And figure out how to prepare them.
Better to find your wings as you fly. Worked for us, didn't it?
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out what kind of Pathfinder you are.
Yeah,
Guess
getting
so.
lost into it.
For now, friends, I need your help. The first wine bottled in Andromeda, sent back to the Nexus.
A good thing I brought my flask. Damn, that smells
Where
good.
did we get wine?
Seemed worthy of our first proper meeting together.
Where did we get grapes?
If we have a toast.
Where did we grow grapes? Up to Pathfinder.
To the great adventure and all the mysteries waiting for us.
Okay. That was awkward. What's up?
Ryder?
Captain Hager? Or is it Pathfinder Hager now?
Oh god, how much dialogue?
Well, I
is
have the
gonna be?
title, but I've only begun the training. There's so much to learn.
He can say that again. I'm still figuring it out.
So I shouldn't expect to see the light at the end of the tunnel anytime soon, then. What can I do for you?
No.
Nice talking
we're
with you,
not
Hager.
doing this game.
And with you, Ryder.
Like, at best, I'm gonna go talk to Tan, but we're not gonna go through all the dialogue.
How are
Yeah.
things going with Arkless? Ryder, I trust there are no hard feelings. As tempting as Meridian may be, caution must guide us.
I can see where it's the safest course.
Risk aversion may not sound inspiring, but when the lives of so many are at stake, it's the right call. Did you have some other business?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm here to serve.
I mean, keep everyone safe instead of potentially getting into a full-on war with the cat. Yeah, I can see his point, but if we're gonna save this whole system, terraform lots of planets, like...
Hello, Pathfinder.
If you think about it, terraforming lots of planets, like some of those planets that are practically useless, we could terraform them, make them into potentially habitable planets. So we have places for, you know, these children and stuff we plan on having, apparently. But anyway, down we go. Do. I'll go back to the docking bay. Hi, docking bay. Then back to the Tempest. And then back to apparently her vault,
causing
I think.
unending daylight in some
Maybe.
Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
Which means next time next video will probably go to Meridian. Maybe. I don't know. Depends how much the game wants to throw at me before we even get repelled. Because it's like we only had this and that to do. But the Nexus took a while to do. And now we still have things to do. Because the game keeps tossing things to do at us. Because the game likes to do that. Oh yeah, I need to go check Why, I'm not entirely sure if I got all the ships, so...
Hello?
I sort of want to investigate that. Boop. I need to integrate Ghost Storm to Naruto Tempest to help our Pathfinders. I don't know exactly what to do that. Alright, let's first go to Aya. Just because I want to do a small little check. I think I got all the shit, but you know, just to make sure. There was like 3 ships, so I think I got just 2. Damn, I can remember the hell where we're at anyway. Anyway, we'll just do a small check, then head to her vault. Boop, 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 boop. The first thing is I think it is uphill anyway. So I probably got, but there was probably like 6 something in here. There's the research center. If it wasn't there, it would probably have been over here, which we've checked. I guess if it was here, we got it. What I'm more concerned about, though, is...
Pathfinder?
the one in, uphill, I think. One in our embassy. It's been a while since I've been in our embassy.
I have had several complaints from Sorvis Land.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I got that one.
The Pathfinder warned him to stop antagonizing the Angara. Would you have our plans damaged by the tantrums of one scientist?
Careful, Riala. Len is a valued member of our
No,
community.
he isn't.
We'll discuss this later.
Step Ambassador.
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
I don't know.
That's all for now.
I think that was the only one I didn't have. Because the other one would be at the shop. Which shop I forget. I think it would be the general shop, and I think I've already bought what I need from the general shop several times over.
Sarah. No trouble, I see. Good.
So yeah, those fit components and Taro brand. Which we have now, several times over. But is there another ship thing? I don't think so. I don't think there's any of the rest of you. What makes sense for there to be. So I think that's just all we came for though. Okay. Anyway, we need to go to a We also need to go figure out this ship, the thing we need to make on the ship. Which I'm not entirely sure how I do that. But anyway, back to the Tempest again. Woo.
Welcome back.
So, what the hell am I doing here? Apparently Ghost Storm technology.
The Ghost Storm technology has been fully researched, Pathfinder.
Excellent. We're ready to make our push on Meridian then.
We have to go to the...
I'll call a meeting immediately.
We're not ready to recall that meeting. We can do that next time. As for now... Haval. Also, I don't even know where Meridian is. Haval. Ugh. Tiredness catching up on me. Haval.
Entering atmosphere. LZ in sight.
Okay, then. All the way over there. Game. Herp. Loading process. Okay, down there. I mean...
Hostiles ahead!
Those are the coordinates we were sent.
And that message about the Solarian Ark?
They won't mind an extra Krogan.
Okay.
We've got Ket!
Guess this was all a ruse.
Let's look around. They might have left something.
A box. These supplies appear to be used to capture prisoners for live transport.
From their gear, they were hoping to capture someone.
Probably me. Sorry about that.
Or you.
Though if you'd broken a sweat, I'd be sorrier.
You sent us the message about the Solarian Ark?
Yes, Major Salin Vaughn, STG, retired, of course.
Solarian Tactical.
What's STG?
Special Tasks Group. Back home, we were field agents who gathered intelligence and handled inconveniences.
Spies.
Just say assassinated people.
If you prefer. As I said, these days I stick with retiree.
Spies never really retire, though.
Espionage is a job that follows you home, or across galaxies.
Until there's nothing for it but to grow a conscience. Let's be frank, there are too many inconsistencies aboard our Ark. They only make sense if someone betrayed us to the Ket. My best suspect is a biologist, Dr. Adden, but the evidence is thin. I need a Pathfinder to verify what I've found, or I risk arresting an innocent man.
But here's a question.
Who's Adden? Why would he betray his Ark?
An ex-military biologist from the early wake-up team on our Ark. He claims to be studying the Ket. As for why, I intend to ask him.
So why not ask your own Pathfinder?
Couldn't Hager help you with this?
Hager's too green to be corrupt, but his team's another story. You're obviously trustworthy. If you were involved, you wouldn't have saved our Ark in the first place.
I guess that's fair.
All right, I'm in. How do we catch your traitor?
I only have 2 leads left. Dr. Adden's equipment and a Ket who might be his handler. I need you and your Sam to analyze them. If we show Dr. Adden's in regular contact with the Ket, that would prove he's the one.
What's the standard punishment for Ket collaborators?
Most people would settle for an angry mob, but I like to think justice made the trip out here. Remember Dr. Adden's equipment and his Ket contact. This has to be watertight. Good luck.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fold. Fucking fold. Ugh. 'cause, you know... I don't think Bioware thought that. I don't think Bioware thought, you know what, hey, how many loading screens do we need for each different quest? I don't think they thought that. And it's like, hey, you know, going from planet to planet, it at least, or you have to load into the galaxy, you have to go to the planet, you have to land on the planet, you have to go do the thing on the planet, then you have to leave the planet, go back to an upper section of the galaxy, land on that planet.
Leaving Avaro. Registers Pathfinder.
I just thought, hey, we're going to have a quest deal, but don't get rid of those sections. Won't that be fun? No, not really. See, this is why we're not doing Meridian yet, because things like this.
The crew is ready to discuss how to approach the Remnant City, Pathfinder.
I know. I can't yet. I have to go to vote now. 'Cause... reasons.
Beginning approach.
Well, we can skip that part.
Fold orbit is steady.
Good for it. Boop. Boop.
Approaching the LZ.
Ugh. Welcome back to Vote, everyone. Still painful to look at, still painful to look at. The fuck are you? Enhanced mining zone. Okay. Alright, let's go find the Solarian.
That's Techix,
No
according to my
fucking
map.
Shit, it's Techix. We've been here how many different... Oh no, there's two things I have to go. Scan evidence from the cat handler, scan evidence from Dr. Agent's equipment. Oh goody. Isn't this Angaran place? Why is there a Solarian scientist too? Question A.
This must be Dr. Adams' workspace, the one the SDG agent is investigating.
The subject's gone right. Well, content that can be blamed for the laboratory equipment.
This equipment has been sterilized with a standard radioisotope. There are trace elements of biomaterial that could be consistent with exaltation pods.
Or they could be leftovers from Adam's experiments.
You there.
We should look. Boxall says you rescued her brother.
What do you know about
I don't have
that?
words to express my gratitude. I am Eski Yevith, steward of Techix. I hope to make your stay here a pleasant.
I am honored.
Wonderful. As we stay here,
That doesn't help
there
me
are
at all. You have nothing to do with my quest. So he has lab equipment in here, but yet this here was like one of the main buildings of the You know, them. Angara.
You, the Pathfinder.
You mean
I'm no threat to them. Never have been.
the
Thank...
Anyway, anything else in Source of Gleam Hill? Not really, so now I have to go over hill. So, potential cat exaltation studies. Right.
Temperature decrease.
Now that you're rutting like a kid again, let me know if you need the Pathfinder to disappear.
Excuse me?
What?
Just saying, treat her right. I've cut friends loose for less. Goes for you too, Vetra.
I think that's cat tech. Stay alert. Let's get a scan. Let's get a scan.
A scan of what? I need to scan that guy. That's gonna be hard to do whenever we shoot.
That STG agent was right. This cat was Dr. Adam's contact.
Away, we can't break the pool. Oh, still tell me to get like a scan. How am I supposed to tell which one was them?
Let's get a scan.
I can't get a scan. Oh, there we go.
This cat has a Milky Way comm device implanted. Particle vibration on the transmitter resembles Solarian encryptions.
Resembles doesn't prove much. The cat could have found the implant on the Solarian Arc. Best leads on Adam's betrayal, and they're both circumstantial.
So we cleared an innocent man.
How about we talk to Hager about this back on the neck?
Okay, you fucking asshole. That's so irritating. Now I have to go back to the fucking Nexus. Cause you know, that's what I totally want to do, is have to go back to the Nexus. Okay, fine. Totally what I want to do is go back to another place I was just at a while ago, at the start of the day. But no, that's good game design, you know? Make the player go back to something again.
We're going to need to research the Ghost Storm tech for the other Pathfinders as soon as we can.
I already put the Ghost Storm thingy on my thing. And research? The fuck do you mean research? There was no research topic for it. Oh, unless it was under something else. Maybe it's Milky Way tech, I don't know. Anyway, pissed off again. Fuck, I said. Press the button again. Now I go back to the Nexus again. Gotta go see the Pathfinder again, which is an open. Oh, let's see. Okay, so Nexus. Loading screen 1. Still loading screen 1. I have to go all the way over to operations. Oh, it's green too.
Fireworks in Cephessa as outpost colonists out-engineer an Angaran outlaw and destroy his ship in a daring rescue. This is HNS.
I have to go all the way uphill. Back to the Pathfinder
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director 10
office.
of your status.
Good to see you.
Tan's office. Hi. Hi.
Ah, Ryder. Your pilot said you were helping Major Salen Vaughn with an investigation into Dr. Aden.
You know Salen?
Only by reputation. One of STG's finest back in the day. I tried to help him with Aden, but sort of stalled.
What do you make of Salen's theory that someone betrayed your people?
It doesn't seem possible, but there's so much that doesn't fit otherwise. I reached out to ARC leadership, the ones who woke up first, but they keep putting me off. I had an idea, but it might not be completely legal.
Hey, if we don't break the rules, who will?
One of those ARC officers, Rand Lon, has an apartment here. If he's busy, he won't be around. And a quick scan wouldn't hurt anything. Just see what's there.
To realize that means we have to go back and upload it. That means we have to go all this way. Back this way. Back this way. Back to the docking bay.
The first child born to a Milky Way species in Helios. The healthy human baby, born on a shuttle in space, is a welcome bit of good news after so many lives lost out here. This is HNS.
Then we go back up, then we go uphill. Nope. This one?
Locked.
I may be able to hack this, Pathfinder. There may be additional clues, Pathfinder.
Password protected. Little help, Sam?
Accessing. It contains financial and personnel reports. However, the EM signature suggests data was recently cleaned.
What's that? Talcum powder? Power server personal use as well or scientific and military contents. Talcum powder though.
Freshly vacuumed.
Traces of dust still remain. Based on the Scourge radiation count, they came from a remote world.
So Rand Lon, or someone in his apartment, when exploring out there.
That's the cost benefit assessment. Here are the estimates you asked for, just record the inflation at the nexus. As you can show on the picture of safe return. Appreciate even one reply. Trail provides the trail dates that have been distracted. With up to 3 junior staff will still accompany you. It's probably simpler to work space for trail on the commons and 4 on the mezzanine. +1 just in case. That way if we need one more place, we're prepared. Prescription refill reminders. The prescription is ready to pick up a medical dispensary. I'll pick up anything really sus. What with this plant?
It's been watered recently.
A single fiber is caught on a leaf. It shows traces of novetamine.
A drug?
A neurodepressant reported in some Andromeda wildlife. This plant is not one of them.
Okay, something's fishy. Sam, can you work out which planet the dust on the floor came from?
I have a candidate. No record of any official visit. Once in orbit, I can approximate a nav point.
What are you doing in my apartment?
You must be Rand Lawn.
Yes. You're the one who saved our Ark. What are you doing
I'm
here?
investigating.
I'm conducting an investigation about the Solarian Ark. I wanted to check a few things.
Ah, I did hear about this. I was too busy to assist. I suppose I'll have to make the time. What do you need?
You know, Dr. Agent.
I'd like to ask Dr. Adden a few questions. Do you know him or where he is?
Oh yes. Adden's some sort of biologist. We were among the first to wake up. Difficult times. I haven't seen him since the Ark was rescued. Why Adden?
Salen Varn mentioned.
Salen? Huh, I see. If the Major's at it again, this makes more sense.
What do you mean?
No, I won't spread rumors. You can go, but I wouldn't break into any more homes on Salen's advice.
If I've been misled, I should hear these rumors.
The Major is brilliant, but he's just been in STG too long. He's been bothering us with conspiracies since he woke up. It's common in retired agents. They can't navigate a world without espionage.
I see.
Look, let's forget this happened. For the Major's sake. Goodbye,
Seems
Pathfinder.
a bit sus for you to just make up
Still got that planet identified, Sam?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Let's see why Rand...
You have got to be kidding me. This quest is going to... Did I do this quest in my previous series? I must have. I'm pretty sure I probably was just losing my shit in that too. Because you have got to be kidding.
On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center.
Bioware. What the hell are you doing to me?
First child born.
Okay, well you went to the Nexus and explored those two sections. Guess what? Now you need to go back to the Tempest and do Eledian. It's super great, it's super fun. Just take a deep breath. We got this. It's perfectly fine.
All systems green.
It's perfectly fine. I might have to look up and see how many other people are so fucking shit about this, but yeah, it's perfectly fine.
We're on.
Yeah, there's quite a few people that agree that the tedious planet hopping is pretty bullshit. Nice to see I'm not the only one. Some people like the quest though. Okay, that's way up there at like the very edge of the map. Sure, why not? Why not go all the way up there?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
How long have we been driving around? Feels like hours. You sure you're going the right way?
What? You're expecting signs or something?
They're sad. Sorry, and it hasn't been hours. That was a theme. But that's one of those ancient.
Pathfinder, these are the approximate coordinates extrapolated from the Solarian apartment.
This was sure worth the trip.
There's sand traps all over. Let's look under the surface. Something was here, then dragged. That way.
So, you literally want me to walk off into the desert. This seems like the stupidest thing possible. Because I'm nowhere near my nomad. At least we fixed the weather, so I don't die from this. But yeah, I think I should probably
Scavengers. I'd be careful. Out here they're dangerous.
Jeez,
The trail leads right to them. We've got targets! Wait, is that Salen?
He's hanging in there.
Pass the metagel. Let's get him back on his feet.
Yeah, I'll do that, but I'm a bit big.
That's that.
We done? We better be done. So I have a question for you. The fuck?
Salen, what happened to you?
Salen? Very familiar for our first real meeting.
Not funny, Solarian.
I contacted you, hoping one of my suspects would do something reckless, and unfortunately, he did. I imagine I was supposed to vanish out here while he used my cloak device. Any Salen you met was Dr. Adden in disguise.
Oh, for fuck's
Wait, He asked me to analyze leads that could implicate him.
Let me guess. Adden asked you to scan those leads. I suspected the traitor was hiding messages on optical encoders. Those messages were the real proof I needed, but a powerful scanner like yours would wipe them. Adden used you and my investigation to cover his tracks. Canny bastard.
Fuck's sakes.
I feel like you and Dr. Adden are taking turns yanking my strings.
Then who was Adden's puppeteer? Everything comes back to our arc. Adden didn't have the clearance to alter logs or affect the nav computer, yet he's obviously guilty. I suspect Adden is the front man for a conspiracy involving the Ket. He's the key to blowing it open.
But why?
Right, except Adden got rid of anything we had on him, and I'll bet Rand Lawn has disappeared.
Adden. Ah, he forgot the dart he poisoned me with. Still in there, with the ballistics intact. Contact Adden, feign ignorance, and ask for a meeting. I'll be there to arrest him.
We'd need somewhere to meet Adden, somewhere neutral.
There are caves on Kadara that might be suitable.
Oh, good.
Send the word.
You fuck. This is stupid. Ah, it's a double cross. No, it's a triple cross. I don't know who to trust. Can I just be done with this quest? I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that I have to go back and forth with all with Blend, I might enjoy the quest a bit more. But back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that starts to drain on me a lot. another guitar. Yay. So, what? Fall, boat. Surprised we haven't had to go to Eos yet. Or to the other planet, HO something 47C or whatever.
Welcome back.
Like someone brought this up, this show is padding at best. Lots of padding. Cause yeah, we're at that point in the game where it was like, why? Why are you making me do this?
No orbiting Kadara.
A lot of games really feel like that though. You get to like the last fourth, maybe past the halfway mark, and then most games love to do this shit where it feels like you're towards the end game, but then they fill in so many filler quests just because it feels like they need something else for you to do towards the end game. But a lot of it just feels like filler and pointless, just to waste your time. Because it's like, hey, you should totally do this. But it's like, yeah, I've already done so much already. Yeah, I'm sure I see what happens to get around to actually Let's Play. Because holy shit. Is there just sometimes where it just... Yeah. I can remember why I this game's not that great. Oh god, they're in that cave. But there's some good moments. Some of the dialogue's fine. I like some of the dialogue. Some scenes are nice. Some scenes are corny. It's not a terrible game. It's just some good moments here and there. It's just a lot of stuff. What we're doing with right now. Patty. I give the player something to do. Don't really want to do stuff. I had all the stuff. Make the player stay on the planet long. Waste their time looking at stuff that may or may not happen. Back to Witcher 3, because Witcher 3... Some of the stuff in Witcher 3 don't have it. But Witcher 3 didn't have shit like this. Witcher 3 usually kept you in one area. It would have to switch to another area, like for say, though if you request like you get in Novigrad, they require you to go to Skellige, then probably back. At least they felt, you know, not as tedious as this shit. Well, high container. What's up?
There you are. Did you investigate those leads?
I learned you're a Ket collaborator and a murderer.
Who's one victim short?
So it's true. Old spies really do live forever.
This old spy would punch you if he wasn't carrying evidence in his chest.
I tried to give you a decent burial, Major. There was no time to convince you of our cause.
Save it, Aden. You betrayed your people. You'll never see daylight again.
My people agreed to this.
Several of us woke early, prepped the Ark, and then we found the Ket, an unstoppable enemy. So we made a pact. Sacrifice our Ark to the Ket and learn their secrets, so one day we could destroy them along with their exaltation.
That's fucking stupid.
Hey, I know how not to get exalted. Get ourselves exalted. You idiot!
Listen, there is an empire of Ket beyond Helios. All-powerful conquerors who will invade us eventually. The secrets we learn could stop our extinction before it begins. Give us our freedom, and they're yours. Don't let this go to waste.
I mean, there was a Ket empire beyond. He's right about that, but we should learn their secrets so we can stop them by sacrificing ourselves.
What exactly are you offering?
The intricacies of the Ket empire. Vassals, potential weak points, exaltation secrets.
That's a lot.
Which we can't confirm. And you could have pulled out of your cloaca.
We had to sacrifice civilians for this, Major. Will you let that be for nothing?
Nah, we can interrogate you.
Put this traitor where he belongs, Major.
We know we
I've
can
got
interrogate.
suggestions if you need them.
Arrest me, and you'll never find the others.
I've got nothing but time to look. I'm retired, remember?
Is that?
I owe you big for this, Ryder. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a militia pickup, the doctor, and the biggest drink on the Nexus.
Well, at least it's over. Fuck. The only problem though is throwing dark. Except for I remembered one thing. One thing I always forget when I'm on Gadara. You know what that is? I forget the fucking T button. Always forget that. Because, yeah, I usually end up going back to the slums, and then all the way back to that, to get up the elevator. I have a nomad that could take shit, whatever I mean by that. It saves me a loading screen or two. Well, at least one. And a bunch of hopping all the way back. I always forget that's a thing I could do. I need to do that more often in other plans.
All systems green.
That was fucking tedious as shit. So anyway, next time we're gonna go to Meridian, everyone. Next time. Fuck. I'm tired. I need in the video. Cause that was a tedious a bunch of shit right now. One quest. So yeah, go to a vault. Okay, we went to a vault. Okay, now go to vote. Okay, we went to vote. Okay. Now go back to the Nexus. Okay, I went to the Nexus. Go to Eladian. Okay, I went to Eladian. Now go back to Kadara. That's 5 different planets we technically visited. With what? Let's see. How many loading screens? To travel, 1, to land, to leave. That's at least 3 loading screens per planet. So that's basically at least 15 loading screens, maybe 18, maybe up to 20 loading screens just for that quest. God, that is. I can't even imagine how I did that on my over computer, because the loading screens would have taken like probably over a minute or up to 5 on my over computer. How the hell did I record that? But anyway, yeah, next time we finally go to fucking Meridian, hopefully. Unless there's an email here that's telling me to go do something else. No, okay, good. So yeah, next time we go to Meridian. Finally. Hope you all enjoyed, thank you, and have a nice day.